5 levels, each one with its own energy. Multiple live bands, a nightclub floor, a rooftop with a view, and a legit tattoo studio tucked on the mezzanine that looks down over the main floor. Tonight, Jelly Roll's Goodnight Nashville is in the Honky Tonk spotlight.
Honky Tonk spotlight.
Goodnight Nashville is set up so you can run your whole night without leaving. You're within steps of the band the moment you walk in. The mezzanine sits just above with a clear view over the rail and a tattoo studio tucked in. One level up is XO Bunny's, which is the nightclub floor. Buddy's back room is the reserved pocket for a seat and a proper plate when it's open to the public. The roof is either the reset at the top with space, air, and skyline, or the open-air dance floor where the DJ takes it to another level, depending on the time and day. It's a new building with a simple layout. There are plenty of ways to spend a few hours without venue hopping. When Goodnight Nashville first opened, bands played up on the balcony, and guests literally entered under the band. It looked cool, and it drew eyes upstairs, but it lacked the interaction between performers and crowds that makes this strip so magical. Since then, the ground floor stage by the entrance has been installed to match a more modern enter behind the stage layout that you'll find at places like Kid Rock's and Bon Jovi's. If you want the wall of sound and the shoulder-to-shoulder Broadway thing, plant yourself right here. If you want the wide view of the room, lean the mezzanine rail and look down over the crowd. And if you want a truly unique view of Goodnight Nashville's main floor, head up around behind the stage on the mezzanine to where the bands originally played, and you got yourself a seat above and behind the stage and band. Most views like this on Broadway are high-dollar VIP spots, so if you can snag it, go for it. Whatever you choose, you're gonna be close to the action. Yes, the tattoo shop is real, and not a gimmick. On the mezzanine, looking down over the band, is Glass House. You'll see the flash, the station setup, and a customer in a chair behind the glass being prepped. Walk-ins only, first come, first served. If your group has that one friend who always says they'll get a tattoo on this trip, this is where you can call their bluff. If you're getting ink, keep it simple and keep it clean. Then go upstairs and celebrate. The menu sits in the American comfort lane. Burgers, shareables, steak frites. But the bar's restaurant serves Southern comfort with creative twists. For example, you might find a dish like smoked pork and tobacco stack on the menu. In fact, the kitchen takes its menu seriously enough that this isn't just all bar food. You could sit down here for a decent meal if you'd like. One of the lounge areas, called Buddy's Back Room, is set up like Jelly Roll's personal green room, and it's open for reservations if you want a solid dining experience. They run late, and weekends hit hardest, but that's pretty standard on Broadway. Weekdays and earlier hours are easier if you want to slide in without a line. On peak weekends, the line often stretches down the block past the door to Kid Rock's. If you're chasing photos, show up a little early, shoot from the roof near golden hour, then head down as the lights come up and the band rotation picks up. Before we wrap, the most important question. How many steps to the rooftop? Anyone who's ever been to Broadway knows climbing stairs to rooftops is a sport here, and this is where we're going to get the important statistics and a little cardio. Ready? The final number at Jelly Roll's Goodnight Nashville is 108. That's right, ladies. Think about that when you're forcing on those ill-fitting souvenir cowgirl boots you picked up after brunch. Alright, let's recap. The ground floor is dense and loud in a good way. The mezzanine is your survey deck and your ink stop. Bunnies is the nightclub pocket. Buddies, that's the civilized back room, if you can get in. The rooftop is the calm inside the storm during the day, or the open-air high-volume dance floor at night. If you want maximum energy with minimal walking between scenes, this hits. If you want Jelly Roll's brand all over your night, this hits. If you're after a quiet classic two-step, there are probably better fits a few doors away. And that was Jelly Roll's Goodnight Nashville in the Honky Tonk Spotlight. If you enjoyed this video, you're probably interested in what's happening in downtown Nashville. A link to our 24/7 live stream of Lower Broadway is in the description below, along with links to our growing library of useful and entertaining videos right here on Broadway.